Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Devonta.
And this is Dre and Jay. We're here today to do a CBM Talk where we discuss the latest in entertainment news, especially comic book media. We are very tired today. Let me know. I'll tell you guys that right now. We did a sort of a mile run for this event called the Muddy Dash, and yeah, that shit tired me the fuck out. But we're gonna talk about some of these topics that occurred these past couple of weeks. Javante, how you feel today? You tired too?
I'm a little tired, bro. Let's get these topics out the way. Let's talk about this and then let's talk see what's going on in the news.
Yeah. So let me grab this. So first thing we're gonna talk about is the latest with Jonathan Majors. So he recently dropped texts from his girlfriend about the alleged assault that occurred last Saturday in New York. I have the article from Heroic Hollywood. I'll read it out. Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania actor Jonathan Majors claims he is not responsible for the domestic dispute that led to his arrest last Saturday. On Thursday, Majors released 3 text messages allegedly sent by the woman involved in the incident hours after Majors' arrest, stating that this was, quote, "This was not an attack and they do not have my blessing on any charges being placed." The second text simply read, quote, "I love you." The text sent from the offices of Jonathan Majors' attorney, Priya Chaudhry, aimed to reaffirm the stance that the unnamed woman, quote, was the one who used physical force against, quote, Majors, and that she, quote, also disavowed any allegations that he had done anything to her and confirmed that Mr. Majors called 911 because of her mental condition. This past weekend, Jonathan Majors was arrested for strangulation, assault, and harassment. Quote, "He has done nothing wrong," a representative for Majors told The Wrap at the time. Quote, "We look forward to clearing his name and clearing this up." The unidentified 30-year-old victim, quote, sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed to an area hospital in stable condition. The NYPD reported over the weekend. Majors, who plays the comic book villain Kang the Conqueror in Quantumania, is supposed to be the Marvel Cinematic Universe's next big bad. A variant of He Who Remains from the Disney Plus series Loki, Kang serves as the main villain of Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania before taking on an even larger role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel has already confirmed that Majors is set to return as the villainous character for Avengers Kang Dynasty. So yeah, and the text, I'll probably pull them up in a little bit, but I'm not one to, judge right now. I gotta wait till all the facts are laid out, and presented, and, we obviously hear about the hearing and everything, whether it goes trial or whatnot. So, because I'm not a person to, automatically, oh, this man should be removed, this man should be fired. When all the facts aren't presented, and we've seen so many people that end up getting their careers ruined, and then you find out later that they weren't responsible for those actions. So I'm kind of waiting to see all the facts. But I did read the recent texts that they were talking about, and it didn't. I won't say it hurt him, but it also didn't help him. I don't know. It was just. It didn't really help him. I don't know why his attorney released him.
Yeah, man, it's an interesting topic, man. When I heard the news break that this was going on, I was like, what? And I couldn't believe it. Just because Jonathan Majors has been in the news so much lately, just, coming up as a star and getting these big-time roles and just, putting out projects. He's a great actor, so, to see this was like, oh, man, what's going on? Like DeAndre mentioned, we don't know the facts. Nobody knows anything. It's kind of we'll have to wait and see when everything goes down. I didn't like how Marvel, yes, I'm calling out Marvel. I didn't like how Marvel met with him right away and made it seem like
he's done something wrong.
Yeah, I read Marvel like they did with everything else, like they did with Black Panther, they do with other stuff, just sit back in the fold and wait. And I get we live in a society now where everybody wants quick answers. Everybody wants to know what everybody's going to do quickly. And you have to be very quick with your stuff because, the media or people will go out there and tarnish you or say, oh, y'all wrong for keeping them around, stuff like that. But I wish Marvel just sat back, not said anything, did no means, just sat back, let everything played out and going from there. Especially with Jonathan Majors being such a big part of your future in your movies. I wish they could just, took a step back and just waited to let's see what's all true. You know what I mean? I think sometimes even us, we as society, we're irrational. We just, I'm sure people gonna be able to say if he's innocent, some people will say he's guilty. This is how it is with the world. But I'm not gonna hold no judgment. I think we just gotta wait and see when all this goes down. So I'm just curious to see, man. Not just for the movie part, but just Jonathan Majors, an actor I really like, and we don't support no domestic violence, so we hope nothing went down. We hope this is just a bad situation that can be returned, can be that you can bounce back from. You know what I mean? So I hope it's nothing crazy and stuff like that. But it's a sad situation, man. You don't want to hear about this, especially for like an actor like Jonathan Majors, who's up in the coming and been doing so many great roles lately. It's just sad to hear, but hope it all works out. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think I actually have the text pulled up, but from his girlfriend, or I don't know if it's his ex-girlfriend at this point, but she said, "Please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did, and I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital. Just call me when you're out." So that first message, that kind of like...
Which one?
Like that I just read right here when she's mentioning like I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone.
Oh,
so it's like you grabbed, like you're admitting that you grabbed his phone and that maybe he retaliated. So it just got that what it kind of seems like.
I mean, I don't want to speculate, but it could be also that could be it, but also could be like she grabbed his phone, saw something she didn't want to see, and it started like going ham on him. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Maybe hitting him and stuff like that. Maybe what he did was grab her and try to hold her back to protect himself. We don't know the situation. Nobody knows except for them two. So, or TMZ if they got some footage. You never know.
Yeah, but didn't they say they had the video or whatever from
maybe
the cab? I don't know.
I don't know. But all I'm saying is we don't know. But it could be that situation. I think text message does sound kind of crazy, but I don't know. It just depends on how you look at that situation. It could be like, I'm sorry for grabbing your phone because I started a big ass argument that didn't have to go down. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of like retaliation. It just depends how you look at it. There's so many ways. I'm not trying to be irresponsible on this platform and say something that I don't know is true. So I'm just gonna stick to we'll hear more soon and we'll know what's up. But as far as for the Marvel and the movie part of it, sad situation. But I don't want to see anybody doing anything irrational right now, cutting nobody, thinking about changing characters or changing actors. Let's just ride it out and see what happens.
Yeah, same here. Wait till all the facts are laid out and then judge from there. I don't know. I mean, do you think Kevin Feige and people at Marvel already have more knowledge than what we have? Like more of a information?
Nah, I don't know. They might be sitting the windward too. Like what the hell? Because they built this around this guy. They pretty much built the next phase through Jonathan Majors,
which will be crazy. Yes, I mean,
but I don't see them getting rid of him. I think first off, he's a great actor, but also I think it just. Especially
you're saying right now, but
it's too. Yeah. Okay. Even I mean,
so what if he actually is guilty, held responsible for it, and we actually do have evidence that.
I mean, Ezra Miller still got a job, right?
Yeah, but you always say, "Oh, Marvel's not DC." Y'all keep Ezra Miller.
We kept James Gunn around.
Y'all did. That's true.
I don't know. It just depends. I think it depends on the situation. I mean, I know charges getting pressed possibly. So,
because I remember, didn't Jeremy Renner have fucking domestic?
Jeremy Renner, exactly.
Yeah, so.
Jeremy Renner. They brought Tony Stark in. When they brought in Robert Downey Jr., he was coming off some bad situation, going to prison and stuff like that. So, it's just you know what I mean, I don't know. It just depends on. I think it just depends overall.
I mean, it's not to say that Jonathan Majors won't get another job in Hollywood. It would just take years for him to get another job.
But I don't know if he did or not. We're gonna wait and see.
If he did,
we don't know.
Because I don't think it would.
And that ain't with the OJ type of if. We talking about the real if, not the OJ if.
Yeah.
With the OJ shit. But we just don't know, man. We just gotta wait and see how it all plays out. I'm sure it's gonna go. I'm sure this is gonna go on the run. I think it's big because Jonathan Majors is a big actor, which is known, of course. But I think this is gonna go on the run because she's not gonna press charges probably. I think it's gonna go on the rug and. You know what I mean? A couple weeks we'll be talking about something different. The story will be changing.
I mean, what's up?
And plus, if Ant-Man and the Wasp is dropping next week, then it's like, oh shit, it's really out here. Mm-hmm. But the fact that there's no, I mean, Loki's coming out, but that's about it. Like, there's really no major project that he's part of coming out anytime soon. So like, by the time he comes out to the movie theater again, has like a big major project he's pushing. Maybe this is maybe we know more about the situation, and maybe it's been resolved. You know what I mean?
I do believe that it would be different. You know, we do have different. I don't know, like if a white actor did something like this. You wouldn't see him being crucified the way.
Well, even Dana White. Yeah, White's perfect example. Dana White hit his wife in public in a club, and Dana White was able to go on TV and say, "I'm sorry, I gotta live with this," and go on with his life.
Exactly.
And I will say this also. Dana White, UFC goes through ESPN, which is owned by who? Disney. So that's what I'm saying. I just want everything to be the same. I know that's how life works, but I just think I'm not trying to use the race card, but in a way, hey, bro, like Dana White was able to come out this motherfucker clean as hell. So I'm just saying, like I feel we do that with people of color when it comes to celebrities. We all might try to drag them through the mud to ruin their name, but let's see what happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. But I even if he did do it, do you think they should fire him? Dana White still got a job.
Ezra Miller still got a job.
But Dana White's part of ESPN, which is a part of Disney.
I don't know. I mean, if they kept him on, but like he had to do like all this PR shit to fix the image and apologize. You know, maybe him and his girlfriend make a public appearance. Mm-hmm. I mean, he could stay on. I wouldn't be like, oh my god, like why did they keep him? All this. I would just be like, well, damn, okay.
Yeah, so we should see, bro. We gotta see how it plays out.
Yeah, and if they do recast him, I mean, the thing about Kane is like, he's a guy who has variants, so I mean, they could always play along with that.
But you tell the variants look like him.
Yeah, I know, but hey, fuck it.
We ain't thinking that yet. We ain't going to that point yet. Let's see what the fuck go down first.
Yeah, we gotta wait till all
damn. Yeah, let's see what the facts say first.
I mean, it's definitely unfortunate to see him pop up in this news instead because he's definitely big time now. We just saw him in Creed. We just saw him in Ant-Man, and he's been amazing in all those roles since Lovecraft Country as well. So, just unfortunate to see him in the headlines and in a bad light. But I mean, hopefully the facts are presented. I mean, I'm not disowning or disrespecting his girlfriend. Like, obviously, like I hope if the facts are presented and like it finds that he was guilty, then I hope that he.
Yeah, we're not knocking. Yeah. We ain't trying to show domestic violence. We understand that's a real issue and stuff like that. We're not trying to show that. We just talking from the movie perspective also. But if it comes
because we have seen cases where like it's false accusations that end up ruining these actors as well. So
Amber Heard.
Yeah. So it's just you gotta wait.
She gets her job too.
She did, yeah. Warner Brothers is different, bro. If he was working at Warner Brothers, this shit would have been.
So Warner Brothers probably gonna grab it. If he gets fired from Disney, Warner Brothers gonna go grab his ass fast as hell. Yeah, like, motherfucker, we got Green Lantern ready for you to play right now.
You are not lying there.
We got John Stewart ready to be played right now. Go ahead and sign this contract.
Mr. Terrific, hey, go ahead, fuck it. Shit. Icon, hey, we got you.
I probably want to play John Stewart there. That's the case.
Yeah. So I mean,
but still, yeah,
it's tough. But what are your guys' thoughts on this whole Jonathan Majors?
And he's doing those military commercials now, the Army commercials.
They pulled those, didn't they?
Yeah, he was doing those. He was doing the Army commercials, bro. Yeah. Like he was really on the come up.
Yep.
So it's just a crazy situation, man, for everybody. You don't want to never hear about nothing like this. But hopefully, give us y'all thoughts below, man. Let us know what y'all think. Cause it's a crazy situation.
Yeah. Moving on to DC topics. We have news regarding Batman Part 2. So apparently Clayface will reportedly appear in Matt Reeves' The Batman 2. Here's an article by Yahoo News. The films which star Robert Pattinson as Batman are under the Elseworlds label and have no relation to the newly announced DCU Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters. According to Deadline, Clayface will be a big addition to the sequel film, which will officially be titled The Batman Part 2. It comes as part of a report that Mike Flanagan has pitched a Clayface movie unconnected to the Reeves-verse, though Flanagan has since taken to Twitter to say the news is speculative. Clayface is a Batman villain in DC Comics, though the moniker has been used for several different characters. Usually, Clayface has a body made of clay or mud-like substance and shape-shifting powers to take on the the geists of others. The character has appeared in multiple projects before, including the Harley Quinn animated show, Batman the Animated Series, video games, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Gotham Knights, and several animated movies. A previous report indicated that Reeves is interested in making solo spin-off movies about Clayface, Professor Pig, and Scarecrow, so it's possible the Batman 2 could act as a setup or connective tissue for a separate movie project. There's no confirmation yet on who the villain of the Batman 2 will be either, but it's entirely possible that Clayface could fulfill that role. At the moment, it all remains to be seen. Reeves also has 2 other Batman spin-offs in the works. The Penguin HBO Max show with Colin Farrell reprising his role, and a TV show about Arkham Asylum. The Batman Part 2 arrives October 3rd, 2025. So, I do love Clayface. I'm just glad that we're getting new Batman villains. Because we haven't got a live action Clayface on screen. I wonder which route they'll take as far as his origin story. I personally like the can't think of his name, but like he when he started out as an actor and then got disfigured, relied on Clay from it wasn't Simon's dad, but it was somebody, and he ended up becoming Clayface because he got obsessed with it, and they ended up pouring a bat onto him. Or a vat of clay onto him. So I kind of like the route that they had in the Batman animated series. That's probably my favorite. Also because you had Ron Perlman voicing him, which Ron Perlman's an amazing voice actor. Mm-hmm. So I'm here for Clayface in the Batman Part 2. I know a lot of people are already speculating how they're gonna do it, because Matt Reeves' Batman. They say it's grounded. They say it's a realistic take.
That's what he said.
Who said that?
Matt Reeves, when he first announced the first movie.
Yeah.
We went on DC Fandom. He talked about it. He said it was like very much a realistic take.
Yeah. I mean, I think because when it comes to Christopher Nolan's, it's almost like he pulled Batman from the comics and put him in the real world.
Yes. I thought that was cool.
Where Matt Reeves is bringing real world into the Batman comics.
Yeah, but he's also said that he wants to take more of like a tone. A more like basic tone. But I have no problem with the Clayface idea. I think my only problem with this is that they're trying to do TV shows for all these characters. To me, that's a fail. I think that's the problem. The only certain people are gonna watch. I think that's a fail that I do, because if you look at how Marvel's moving right now, they're cutting back on TV shows because of some of the factors. They're relying on TV to make people go watch movies. Like, they're basically saying, to go see this movie, you have to watch the show to be able to know what the fuck going on in this movie. And that's a problem, because not everybody's going to watch all the shows and stuff like that. You're talking about doing shows for all these villains.
But I will say, production when it comes to DC shows, the motherfuckers are fire.
It's not about production. It's about, I want to go to HBO Max. I have to watch every show before I can go watch the movie. Can I go watch the Batman 2 without having to go watch Clayface or one of these shows? Or do I have to watch the show first? That's scared me. I gotta spend more time. What if I don't feel like I'm doing backwards, going back and watching that shit?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can watch.
Look at Marvel. Marvel, you can do the same thing. You can watch the movies without watching Marvel. Without watching Marvel, you can go watch Marvel movies. But there's also shit you're missing. You're like, okay, I'm kind of
because
lost.
let's say the Penguin series. Like, you're gonna have Colin Farrell obviously trying to take over Gotham. Because at the end of the Batman, they said like, oh, people are like, Gotham's up for the taking. So the Penguin could be that, and then you start off the next movie and you'll see Penguin in this bigger role, and you're like, oh, how did he get up there? But I mean, I don't know. When you did the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy, like, you had Batman his first year, and then the Dark Knight, I think, was how many months later? Maybe close to it. Maybe a couple months, maybe a year later, you had Joker, and then after that it was like 8 years since he was Batman. So, I mean... But
show me, I'm saying, I look at how Marvel's doing. Marvel's struggling with that right now, and Star Wars somewhat struggling with that too. Where you try to make these shows connect to, when you make these movies connect to other stuff that I have to go back and watch, not everybody's going to put the time to go watch all this stuff.
Well, see, the problem...
So, the fact that you're going to go with all these spin-off shows for all these characters, I think that's a bad way to go. But I'm not saying you can't have Clayface in the movie, that'd be tight. Yeah. But all these spin-off movies for Scarecrow and Professor and Clayface and all that, I just think that's a lot to ask of people to go watch.
Yeah. See, The only problem I have with the shows, like people, these villains getting their spin-off shows, is because I'm going to be invested in these villains, and because of the show, I'm going to care about them. Like I'm going to be like, oh, that's Clayface, that's Professor Pit, like that's the prime. And then you have James Gunn's DC universe where you're going to have his Batman.
Yeah. And
I'm going to care about the one in the the villains in the Batman universe compared to the ones in this universe.
Well, that's why I say you might have different versions because this one might be more grounded than those.
I still believe that Matt Reeves has that fantastical element that he's going to bring into this.
I don't believe he will. I look at his Joker. His Joker doesn't look like a real type of Joker. Like when you talk about that, when we talk about this, when we did the Joker thing, we like that Joker looked like a realistic take on Joker. Motherfucker pull out his hair, the scarring and shit like that, the acid. It looked like a real take. It looked like a car, like a damn oh, it's like just a fake joke. Like, oh, it's just like a joke. His hair is perfectly bleached. His hair is perfectly bleached green. His skin's perfectly bleached white.
I'm pretty sure if you were looking like that, you wouldn't be talking all normal and shit. You would be in pain.
What do you mean?
Looking like that.
That's my point. So it's more realistic take on his Joker.
Not really.
Yeah, because Joker does look like a cartoon version of Joker, a comic book version of Joker.
I mean, it looks closer to the Arkham version of Joker.
Okay, but my point is like the Joker we usually think about is Joker with smooth paint, smooth white skin, green slick back hair, or something like that. Like I think his Joker looked like a more realistic version of Joker, with hair pulled out and shit, which is cool. Even his Riddler was more realistic take on Riddler. Look at his Riddler dress. Riddler dressed very like what a regular person would wear.
But see, you could do that with Riddler though, because Riddler, I mean, even the comics.
Riddler had some cool ass outfits.
I'm saying the motherfucker is a guy who leaves questions around.
Like, but even I'm talking about even the way he dressed though. The way he dressed was very much like a person. Like he had like one little quick question mark, and he had tape and shit around him. Like it was a very much realistic take on like.
I mean, he could dress like that as Riddler in the future movies, because now it's not like he's hiding his identity anymore. People who know who the fuck he is, who the Riddler is.
Just to me getting Riddler again in the movie.
Yeah, they actually said that Paul Dano and
you could be right. You could be right. I'm just saying it seemed like for me, even the first Batman movie, but also how Matt Reeves put it, like this is more of a realistic take on Batman.
Well, because in
Gotham, of course, but it's a realistic take. It's not gonna be like a whole bunch. But
the thing is, like, what are you gonna do with Clayface? Like, are you gonna have him be like, oh, this murderer that kills people and makes masks out of their face and wears?
Could you not do that? Could you not do that?
I mean, it's just like.
Could you not do that and say okay?
I mean, he could, but bro, like people forget. Matt Reeves also was directed the whole Planet of the Apes.
Nobody says he can't.
So the motherfucker knows.
Planet of the Apes was very much realistic take on Planet of the Apes.
But I'm saying he could work CGI.
It's not about the CGI. I'm not saying about CGI.
He also was part of Cloverfield.
I'm not saying he can't. That's a realistic take on those realistic movies.
I mean, they had a big ass fucking.
Yeah, but the whole movie's filmed like a realistic way.
Let me in.
I'm gonna let me in like
Vampire.
That. Yeah, not Dakota Phoenix.
Chloe Grace.
Yeah. I'm not saying he can't do CGI. What I'm saying though, the tone he went with, the theme he went with for his Batman is not like all this crazy shit.
But that's the thing though, because the Batman, when you look at Batman, like Batman Year One is a very grounded Batman. That's the thing. Like if you read the comments, like Year One Batman is very grounded. Then you start bringing the fantastical elements, like the villains with the powers. That's how it usually is with Batman.
That makes more sense if this was connected to James Gunn's universe. Like I feel like if you're doing that, what's the point of continuing this Batman? You might as well just put him in the James Gunn universe then.
But if you're doing with the grounded one, what's the point of doing this in general if you already had Christopher Nolan's?
Because it's going to be still different. You're doing different villains. You're doing Clayface. You're doing something different.
Why would I want to see two grounded?
You're still doing it. It's not grounded because it's not like it's in New York. The Gotham does look more like Gotham than what the Gotham looked like in Christian Bale's or Christopher Nolan's. The Gotham looks like a real Gotham. I'm just saying it seemed like a more toned, like like a more serious, realistic take on the characters themselves. Even the way you can say it's Year One. I'm not saying I might be wrong. You can say it's Year One for Catwoman, but Catwoman's outfit wasn't really a Catwoman outfit. It's just like some damn little things on the top, or her goddamn head scarf, or her damn her Pooh Shiesty mask.
I can see her upgrading. All that money she stole, yeah.
But she ain't got but she had no powers. That's what I'm saying. Catwoman's a person that has powers from being killed. She ain't no fucking. Zoe Kravitz ain't no powers.
They did that with the Holly Berry. They did with
Drew Barrymore, Michelle Pfeiffer also.
They do it from time to time. Yeah, they.
It's probably Calvin's kind of type of thing a little bit.
But sometimes they never even mention that. Oh, she got powers. They just say she's a skilled cat burglar.
Okay, and I'm saying Zoe Kravitz is very much toned down realistic take.
I mean, is it? I saw her.
Even okay,
I saw Zoe Kravitz jump off a damn roof with no hesitation.
Yeah, she's skilled gymnastic. Here, fine. Another question. I'll tell you this also. Look at the Batmobile, bro.
What about
the Batmobile is very much like kind of like the damn one from Christian Bale's, where it's very like a realistic take of how I would create a Batmobile.
Yeah,
that shit realistic as fuck.
That motherfucker.
Okay, which one seems more crazy? That or Michael Keaton's or George Clooney's? Which one's more like the more like?
I would think Michael Keaton.
Even Ben Affleck's is very much more like shit like.
Well, Michael Keaton. I mean, the long car I never really.
That shit
I can never get behind it because of like the way that they have it where like this nigga turn in and all. I just can't see a car.
Fine, George Clooney's.
I can't see a car that long.
George Clooney's
being able to make them damn turns and
George Clooney's.
George Clooney's.
They're more like.
Okay, not bad.
They're more. What I'm trying to say is those are more like They're not. They're more like shit. Like this ain't really realistic in a way. Is what I'm saying.
The Batmobile wasn't real. I mean,
not George Clooney's and fucking Michael Keaton.
I'm talking about Robert Pattinson.
It was.
It was or it wasn't?
It was.
It was realistic?
I thought it was more a realistic kind of vehicle, yes.
I mean, that motherfucker still was out of
I'm not saying it wasn't, because they compare Ben Affleck's also.
Okay, but yeah, well, that's because we're comparing shit, but...
That's what I'm saying, but those universes establish more like, we're with more like we're not really grounded like that.
I don't know, bro. I would hate for this shit to be.
I think that Clayface idea could be realistic though. That Clayface idea you could be right. You could be like Leatherface, just taking motherfucker putting clay on people's faces and putting clay on his face.
Yeah, just like stealing their faces or whatever with clay.
Yeah,
or maybe covering them with clay.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's his call.
Changing his face, maybe changes his face with the clay or something. Like, I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, bro. It's just like. Then you're doing the copy and paste with the Riddler, and you're just like, oh, okay, well, this is another killer on the loose. That's leaving all these clues and shit, with the clay and everything.
It could be, bro.
I don't know.
You say you want detective work? That's detective.
I do want detective work.
That's Detective Batman. Who's Clayface?
But it's always, we detecting. It's always like a murder. Like it's always murder.
That's Detective Batman.
No. Batman also, he's investigative.
You can get a long Halloween.
No, but I'm saying he's also very investigative when it comes to robberies and shit.
Okay, Clayface probably robbing motherfuckers too. That's what I'm saying. So it's basically fucking police work. What I'm saying. This Detective Batman you wanted. That makes more sense. That's Detective Batman.
I mean, Freeze. I heard people want Freeze. I certainly want to Freeze. I want a Freeze that is,
low-key, Clayface makes more sense the idea the more I think about it.
I don't want Freeze.
Detective Batman, bro.
I don't want a grounded Freeze.
This Detective Batman. Huh? Detective Batman, bro.
Yeah, what's wrong? Detective Batman is in a comic book world, my guy. It ain't like Detective Batman.
That's not what's been established, bro.
What are you talking about,
bro? How many people have said that this first movie felt like seven, bro?
I legit saw this man ram into a damn truck at a bridge and got up.
And that was the question. We were like, oh, really? Okay, we were surprised by that. We were like, oh, really?
Because why?
But that's the only thing he did like that. They got all the other stuff they did. They made very sure, like,
that's a tease right there.
No, bro. No, bro.
This was some unbelievable shit.
No, you're fine.
We not gonna have. It's not gonna be as much in this movie, but expect it.
Your ass is reaching, bro. You reaching hard, motherfucker. You reaching.
I don't know, bro. I would hate.
I'm not against. I'm just saying it just don't feel like that with Matt Reeves' universe. It don't feel like that. Even the Penguin, even his Penguin, is very much like a realistic take on Penguin.
What's wrong with Penguin?
He's not realistic. He'll if you want to do more like, it was have fun with it.
Oh, so we gonna do the Danny DeVito one?
Not Danny DeVito, not extreme with Danny DeVito, but his nose could be bigger.
Okay.
They didn't do that. They kind of been like, he's still like Penguin, but it's more like, what's the word? It's there, but it's not like crazy. Like, his nose is fucking huge or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't really do anything crazy like that. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I don't know. I still say that. I hope.
I'm based off his first movie when he said on his. Go back and watch the DC Fandom. The first one he did before the movie. He dropped the first trailer.
I remember what he was saying. Yeah. About it being grounded. Yeah, I remember what he said about the first one. Like I said, I understand the first one being grounded. Year one Batman is more like that is more of a grounded story. That's understandable.
So you tell me that year one Batman goes from that to Clayface in 2 years?
Yes.
And how the fuck does he defeat a guy like Clayface, who's fucking supernatural pretty much?
Hey,
it don't make sense.
Because he's Batman.
No, hell no.
Nah. I don't know. I don't even think Clayface is the main villain. We'll see, but he could be.
Clayface a side villain? Who Clayface taking backseat to? Out of these guys who are.
I'll put Clayface would take a backseat too many.
So who out of this group they use?
If you're asking me out of what?
Penguin?
No. Okay. Yeah.
Scarecrow?
No. Honestly, bro, Scarecrow.
Depends how he done. If you do him like the fucking Arkham game, yeah, okay. But if you do him like the Scarecrow from fucking Christian Bale's.
Well, yeah, even that nigga was passed down from fucking Ra's al Ghul overtook that nigga.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying, bro. I gotta see it.
Because if you want to do if you want to copy and do like the murder, like him following this trail of murders, Professor Pig would be a good one if they ever did.
But all it seems like it's detective work. Even with Scarecrow, would be detective work.
Nah.
All those villains you just looked at are all detective villains that you got they're gonna do research into. Scarecrow included, working on patients and shit.
Scarecrow.
He be you probably have to follow sourcing to see what the fuck he up to. Who the fuck is this motherfucker doing this?
Nah, he would be releasing. Well, one
he probably be doing his
fear toxin.
Yeah, he'd be doing it to the fucking inmates. So like, all the people he's overseeing for his clients or like
so if he patients. But that's my thing. If he's doing it to the inmates and like let's say the inmates are breaking out, or if he's doing it to random people on the street who are who are attacking people, Batman ain't investigating the shit. He's actually going down there and.
He's trying to find who.
He's fighting.
He has to find out who's doing it, though.
Huh?
He has to find out who's doing it.
Yeah, he'll investigate.
That's the detective work, my nigga. Damn.
I wouldn't even say he has to investigate because again, bro, a Scarecrow he would probably take pride in his damn fear toxin. He probably would come out and say, "Hey, Gotham."
Yeah, with a mask on. Well, okay, when he takes the mask off, who is he?
That's every damn body. Everybody investigates.
Okay, but you're doing detective work, no? Because some villains show you who the fuck they are.
Shit, Spider-Man be investigating niggas if they got a mask on.
No, Spider-Man will go detective though. Batman's more detective based. He looks at clues and shit like that. He's gonna do research, look at clues and shit.
Oh, jeez.
That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm with it. I'm just saying I don't know how Matt Reeves has portrayed his universe. That's all I'm saying.
Well, hey, we're
gonna see though.
We're gonna see. We're gonna figure it out. But I do like the.
Let's see what Penguin's like. Then we'll go from there. Let's see what the Penguin show's like.
Yeah.
I bet the Penguin show gonna be really grounded. That shit gonna feel like some mafia type shit.
I don't expect Penguin to do anything extreme.
No, but not him doing shit. But I gotta see some shit go down.
I heard Batman is in it. Apparently,
Let's see how Batman's looking in that hoe.
Yeah, we'll see. We gonna see, bro. We gonna see. I have faith.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, bro. Take that hit out your damn mouth.
It's not hate, bro. Keep it real. Keep it funky.
Mm-hmm. But let us know your thoughts on Clayface potentially being a villain in the Batman Part 2. Do you want him to be the main villain, or would you prefer him more as a side villain? And if not him, who would you want to see be the villain in the Batman Part 2? And also let us know what do you think Matt Reeves' direction will go in in regards to Clayface. Do you think he'll take more of the realistic approach, or do you think he'll go with his normal route? Clayface's normal route in the comics. Let us know your thoughts on that as well. All right, let's talk about some drama with DC and their recent film Shazam. So apparently there was a credit scene with Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam. Well, not Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam, but like characters from Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam film that were going to make an appearance at the end of Shazam in a cameo. However, The Rock apparently denied having those characters involved in the movie, and there was a report out, and then Zachary Levi actually confirmed that report by I think he quoted it on his Instagram. But I have the article right here, so let's see. Zachary Levi has confirmed the recent reports claiming that Dwayne Johnson shut down a Shazam cameo in Black Adam. The Wrap recently revealed that Dwayne Johnson vetoed a Shazam cameo appearance in the Black Adam movie. The proposed scene would have seen Hawkman and the rest of the Justice Society of America recruiting Shazam. taking to his Instagram story, Zachary Levi confirmed that Shazam was almost in Black Adam. Okay, so in Black Adam, not Shazam end credit. Levi shared a screenshot of the original report from the trade, writing, "The truth shall set you free." Yeah. So.
I think that did play. I think they were supposed to show up in Shazam also, though.
I agree. Because at the end of Shazam, I think the end credits was like Johnny Economos and Harcourt recruiting Shazam to the Justice Society.
Yeah, man. I ain't got much to say. So I'll be first. I'll go quick.
Okay.
I think when you get The Rock on board, man, I think everybody kind of knows. I think people look at Vin Diesel and Fast and Furious, and they give Vin Diesel a hard time, but we kind of know since Fast and the Furious. Why The Rock went on to do his own movie, left the franchise, like, you know what I mean? I think Zachary Levi, I think some of this is just him being butthurt because his movie didn't do as well as he thought, and I think part of it is because everyone's realizing Zachary Levi is really not that guy as an actor.
Well,
I think both those things are being played in here.
I mean, I took away one that Zachary Levi most likely, like, they're done with after this Shazam movie.
Yeah, he knew that. He probably knew that too.
Yeah, because the fact that he was outspoken about this shit, and, like, hey, like,
and Shazam didn't do that well.
Yeah, because if Shazam had any future, he probably would have kept quiet, let all the rumors spread, and then just avoided it. But the fact that he actually came out and confirmed this shit, he probably ain't coming back. As far as The Rock, I'm not with the hate as far as like, oh, he ruined DC.
It was ruined before he got there.
It was ruined before he got there, and also like he's a reason to blame for Shazam. Like I don't think he's a reason for that either. But I will say though, like The Rock, for a guy who said that he loves Black Adam and he wanted to play this character since 2009, he never really understood the character and what the character does or who he's involved with. Like this motherfucker would have this motherfucker wanted to play himself like he's Thanos of the fucking DC universe, when Black Adam ain't the fucking case. Black Adam is a damn one Justice Leaguer job, but I can call Superman or I can call fucking Shazam to handle that shit. Like you are not worth the Justice Elite's time, so why are you trying to make yourself like that? You are not that guy.
When you get certain actors joining your universes, like when you get like a Rock who's like, you know what I mean, like who's had issues when it comes to like being on set with others, working consciously with others. I think you come to these. I think when The Rock was first cast and we first saw The Rock, we were like, Rocky's a dope choice because he looks just like, I mean, it's perfect casting. But The Rock also becomes The Rock. Is he gonna be Black Adam? He's gonna be The Rock.
And even in the movie, he wasn't really like Black Adam like that. Like he didn't have the accent. He didn't even try to do the fucking accent. Didn't have the hairline. Didn't have the ears. Didn't have the ears. So I don't know, man.
He didn't even speak no other language. He spoke English.
Yeah. So
it's just a shit. It's what Kyrie said. It's a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's a clusterfuck. This is one of the reasons why you see a lot of these Hollywood, especially these big time films, especially comic book films. Like you don't really see them hiring people with big egos.
Yeah, you get no names.
Yeah.
Sometimes those names, and I think Black Adam would have been good. I mean, The Rock also sells tickets, and I get that, which is why we're like, oh yeah, Black Adam, of course, sell tickets.
Yeah.
But the fact that The Rock felt like he has so much power inside of what DC was trying to do, I think was probably a problem. And I think that's the thing about James Gunn coming in now is like that's not gonna be the case.
Yeah, especially like for like him being able to like sign off on who can be in the end credits, who cannot. It's like what the like. Why would you deny Shazam? Why would you because
he ain't gonna be cooler than me, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like
that's why.
It's like, bruh.
I want Superman in my post credits. I don't want to see Shazam. I want Superman in the post credits scene. Everyone want Henry Cavill. That's what we want to see. Henry Cavill, Superman versus The Rock, Black Adam. Fuck Zachary Levi and Shazam. We don't want to see that shit in the post credits. That's what Black Adam's thinking.
But nigga, that is your arch nemesis.
Motherfucker, I want to see Superman, bro. He even told y'all I want to fight Superman.
Yeah, I know, but nigga, come on now. Even when you fight Superman, who's involved in the fight? It's Shazam, bro.
Yeah, well, he was like, yeah, Shazam could be the third option. We bring him in later. Me and Superman, the main headliners.
Yeah, but this is just a shit. So I haven't even seen the new Shazam movie. I don't think it's that bad.
I heard it's not bad. It's a fun film. Yeah. The problem is it is very much like cookie cutter comic book film, which we've seen before, and people are kind of like over that shit now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's the thing with comic book films. Like now you're at the point now you have to be doing something. You have to do something that's a good story and actually do something that's dope. You can't just have like fun and like I mean you can have fun still, but you can't just have like a basic story and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do crazy numbers. Like that shit ain't happening.
Well, the cool thing I like about the first one was that like you had this director David Sandberg who's known to direct horror. You know, Lights Out, the Annabelle Part 2 or Annabelle Origins, and he found a way to balance some of the horror elements that he likes to put in his films along with a kid-friendly, like, you know, a family-driven film, and combine those things, and it worked well. Like, you know, that's one of the things that I liked about it.
Also, to add to that, first Shazam was more of a holiday film. It came out in the holiday season.
That it did.
Who was it competing with? Think about it, Shazam had to compete with other movies.
Yeah, that's true.
This summer, I mean, this spring, there's been a lot of competition.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Creed was a great film, but Creed got slept after week 1. Creed was like cooked because what came out?
Yeah.
65. Ant-Man. Like there was so much shit coming out. Like you get cooked. You ain't got time to really like hold up your end. You know what I mean? I think also part of it was where this movie shot, like where it was put at as far as box office. Like, hey, bro, like you got some comp every week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
It's just like.
But I think he's a good. I think he's a cool dude. I think I like him when I see him and stuff. I don't think he's a star actor. Like he's a good actor. I just don't think he's a star.
Yeah.
Even the Kurt Warner film, I thought he was cool in the Kurt Warner film, but you know, I really don't think about what I think. I don't know how much I think when I think it's Zachary Levi. I don't really have that much I think about as far as film.
I won't say like of course I don't think he's like a star either, but also like I don't think that plays a part in like what the fuck the Rock is doing. Like why the Rock is able to turn.
I'm talking about I think part of it is I'm talking about the movie as well.
Oh, the movie. Okay, I thought you meant like why the Rock won't do shit with him or something.
I'm talking about the numbers. Why the numbers were what the numbers were.
It's like, bruh, fix your fucking ego, Dwayne. Like
he don't have to, bro. He's still getting roles.
This nigga, this motherfucker tripping.
This is why I say though. But this is also part of it. Sorry guys. The Rock has got all popularity, but has The Rock gotten better? How much better has The Rock gotten as an actor over his career? Like compared to like Dave Bautista.
Oh, not much.
To me, he's gotten better, but I think Dave Bautista is a better actor. I think John Cena's a better actor.
One of the roles I thought The Rock was good in recently. In recent years was that Jumanji. It was the second one. And he had to act like just Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
So, you know, had the accent and everything. So I was like, okay.
But also, think about it. How many films do you watch with The Rock just being The Rock?
Oh, yeah. That's.
Even the one where he's saving an old girl and shit, that he's on the damn helicopter. He's The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like there's other actors like these wrestlers who transition, like Dave Bautista, who played role like Knock at the Cabin or something like that. I forgot what the name of it was, which is a good film. Yeah. Where he's not, you forget that's Dave Bautista. Like, he's Dave Bautista, of course, but like you don't think of him as like, oh, he's just Dave Bautista being Dave Bautista. He's like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, but shout out to The Rock, man. I mean, The Rock's still dope. Like, don't get it twisted. Just like,
shout out to that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga.
The Rock's still dope. It's just, I mean, he didn't fuck up my team.
As a motherfucker who's passionate about DC,
he didn't fuck up the Marvel.
shit. That's why
he helped us.
That's probably why you ain't saying shit. But
if he can't fight, if he came to Marvel right now, well, not right now we got some shit to work out. But if he came over. Later on, if you want to come join the team, shit, we bring him on over and put his ass in place.
James Gunn ain't bringing his ass back.
Fuck no. Fuck James Gunn want complete control of this shit. James Gunn ain't bring that motherfucker in and have that motherfucker saying what he want to do. He gonna say, I need to be fighting Justice League day one. We haven't even established that yet. Fuck it. Put the motherfuckers in this film. I need to be fighting Darkseid too, right away.
Yeah. But that's a fucked up situation, bro. Cause,
I think it's best when it just gets all behind them. They get rid of all this shit.
I mean, being honest, bro. Black Adam should have been the villain in Shazam too. Like that shit should have already been. You should already started like leaving crumbs in each of these films. Like, hey, Shazam, there's another wizard. Like Black Adam.
Problem with that,
into Black Adam, there's another wizard on.
What's the problem with that, Ben?
Like,
Zach Levi would have been outshined in his own film. Black Adam, The Rock overtook him in his own film.
And I don't give a fuck.
Okay, dog, we just failed our mission. The movie called Shazam. We got people going to see Black Adam. No one wants to see Shazam.
Yeah, well. I mean, I would expect. I mean, a Shazam film with Black Adam, technically it would be like.
But no, the names also Zach Levi, The Rock.
It would kind of be like both of their films. It's like Creed 3. You think it's Creed, but you've got Dame story.
Not really, because think about it. If you go into that film, think about Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors are both top tier actors. In this situation, The Rock is way bigger than Zach Levi is. You know, if you're selling this movie to somebody, they're gonna be like, "Oh, The Rock's in it."
Well, yeah, The Rock is the bigger name, but I mean, if you ask me the better actor, shit.
Probably The Rock.
Nah, I mean.
Okay, I don't know, but you can say The Rock has done more films.
Yeah. He's the big. Yeah, of course.
You compare it to Creed, Jonathan Majors a star, so is Michael B. Jordan. Yeah. That's 2 stars in acting. This ain't no damn comparison.
Yeah, this is some old bullshit.
You think Zachary Levi wants to be in the same movie with The Rock, where The Rock getting more press than him? The Rock's a bigger name.
Well, nigga, it doesn't really matter what the fuck you think. At the end of the day, you signed on to be Shazam. He signed on to be Black Adam. We expect them motherfuckers to meet.
But also, bro,
you ain't meeting. That's
you grab The Rock to be. It's not like we think about Marvel, bro. Like they don't really have. I think what actor ever outshined the other actor? Like what actor was just he's the bigger name in another person's film. Even with Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther with Michael B. Jordan, Chadwick Boseman had film and credibility. And Chadwick Boseman was a great actor, so we look at Chadwick Boseman as still the star of the film. Even though Michael B. Jordan was amazing in the film, we look at Chadwick Boseman on the same par. Michael B. Jordan was probably better, but Chadwick Boseman was amazing. This right here is straight just The Rock, and I don't know who the other guy is.
Doctor Strange got outshined in his own damn movie.
By who?
Wanda.
Elizabeth Olsen?
Yep.
But The Rock, but even Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch is a big name actor. He has credibility in his name. Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch. I like him. How many people know Zachary Levi? I get Mama here right now to see if she knows who the fuck that is.
It doesn't matter, my guy. I'm talking about the characters. Fuck the actors. That's the whole point when it comes to these superhero films is that when you place these characters on screen, I don't give a fuck about.
Why did you go grab a no name for Black Adam then?
Huh?
You pretty much grabbed somebody with lower name with Zachary Levi for Shazam.
Be honest, you could have, and it might have been.
Nah, everybody was on board with Black Adam being The Rock.
Shit. If I would have known what the fuck we got now. And how this motherfucker is towards the character and what he thinks like is right for
he told you it was right.
On what he thinks is right to include in the end credit scene or who I can involve or who
I need to beat all Justice League. I need to beat them all. I need to beat them all.
He probably would say some shit like that.
He did say that. Remember he said I want to fight all Justice League.
I think this nigga even has something in his contract where this motherfucker can't even lose.
Yeah, in the Fast and Furious when he can only take a certain amount of hits. In Fast and Furious when he fought Vin Diesel.
Ego, nigga.
Star power, bro. He's also a wrestler. He also was an ex-wrestler, so that counts also.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
You get that certain type of, you're ex-wrestler.
I don't give a fuck. Get your ass out. I'm glad they moving forward with this reboot shit, because I'm glad they getting rid of all these motherfuckers, bro.
Shit. Yeah.
The only person I wish they would have kept was Henry Cavill, but...
Too bad. We gotta get a younger version. Well, guys, let us know what you think about The Rock. You heard what DeAndre had to say. You heard why I say DeAndre really went in. You tell us so much about this Zachary Levi, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, the dispute and beef going on. And leave your comments down below and let us know, what y'all think.
Yeah, let us know. Alright, moving on. So, we did in our last CBM talk, we talked about Lady Gaga's look in Joker, and we were both not feeling it, because we were like, okay, this ain't Harley. It's more Harley Quinzel, but we haven't really got a good look at Harley Quinn, and we finally have it. And
that still look like Harley Quinn to me.
Bitch, please, that looks like Harley Quinn. That is stunning.
Skin not pale enough,
nigga.
Look at her skin; it's not pale enough. Let me look at it closer. To me, her skin didn't look pale enough in those pics. Yeah, bro, I don't know.
Compared to what do you think Joaquin Phoenix is?
Joaquin Phoenix ass kind of pale. Yeah.
That shit look pale to me. Look at this. Compared to this person, how her skin looking?
Maybe.
I
look at that shit. Motherfucker love comment saying whack. Look,
I like the red and black look though.
The red and black classic.
The Jester.
Yeah, it's classic. I'm not too crazy about it. You know what? Also, though, I just saw Harley Quinn with Margot Robbie, who looked amazing doing the Harley Quinn thing. Okay. I've seen it done already, kind of. So it's kind of like Lady Gaga's a great actress. Don't get it twisted. I think her acting is gonna be on point.
But it's also a different version in a different universe.
True. So I agree. I definitely understand that. I just think the look can't really get me because Margot Robbie was so great at the look of. Yeah. Well, she was so great at Harley Quinn, but her look also was amazing.
Well, I'm saying from the perspective of when this movie was announced and they said that Harley Quinn was going to be in it, this is how I would expect Harley Quinn to look in this universe with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
That's fair. It doesn't look bad. I don't think it's bad. Look, this movie, I gotta see a trailer. This is one of the movies I gotta see a trailer for before I say anything about it, because I really don't know if it starts singing the trailer. It's a whole singing thing. Then I'm off board. Now, if it's just a little bit of singing, it's more of a, other stuff going on, then I'm in. But we got a lot. This movie right here got a lot. I got a lot of questions about it. Just I gotta see some film, like some trailer.
I mean, the musical thing does kind of throw you off. I'm not gonna lie, it throws me off too.
If it's a musical, mine's like gonna be.
But I'm also a person that where I don't really hate musicals, and it's not something where I'm like, oh, it's a musical, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, I'll watch that shit on TV.
I'm open to it.
What musical you went in the movie there and watch?
Watch
them live, guys.
Last one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Greatest Showman. I watched that.
Greatest Showman got 2013.
Okay, still watched it.
That's 10 years ago.
Okay, there ain't really been that much.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, well, In the Heights, in its defense,
In the Heights.
but it also came out on HBO Max very soon after.
You didn't go see what's it called either? The one the Jets and the damn what's it called? The Sharks.
West Side Story.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true, but I also knew it was coming out on Disney Plus soon, so I watched it there.
Because you didn't want to watch it. There's plenty of shit going on. Avatar going on Disney Plus, so you went and saw Avatar. So you knew Avatar going on Disney Plus.
That's true.
So we pick and choose. I'm saying, you don't be watching damn musicals like that. Stop lying, boy. Why you be lying out here? So you be caffeine guy. I got kicked this man sometimes.
I mean, sometimes I watch based on who the fuck is in it. Again, even West Side Story, I didn't really know many.
What you mean? The dude's the main dude from Baby Driver.
That's the only person. But besides that, I didn't know anybody.
That chick became a star. The one chick in the movie.
But she is a star now. But
okay, but
going
still,
into the movie, I didn't know who the fuck.
It's supposed to be a musical. It's not supposed to be about star power. It's a musical. It ain't about damn acting. It's a musical.
Nah, sometimes I like to see I watched Greatest Showman. Why fucking Zendaya was in it?
That was 2013.
Zac Efron was in it. I know Zac Efron.
2013 though. You went 10 years. Wait, you took you 10 years to watch a musical.
Okay.
You watch a musical in 10 years in theaters.
Okay.
You don't watch a musical like that.
But this also is like it's Joker.
But it's a musical. It's not Joker. It's Joker, but it's a musical.
Okay. Yeah.
Possibly. That's not the same.
I'll watch a musical.
Okay. Based off what we just heard, he didn't watch a musical movie there since 10 years ago.
Greatest Showman did not come out 10 years ago.
2013.
It did not.
Look it up.
It did not come out 2013.
All right.
I think it was 2015. Stop lying.
What?
$2017, bitch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
You still take that's like 6 years ago. Okay.
It's okay, 6 years. But still, nigga.
All right, my bad. I was wrong.
Yeah, look at you.
So you're not saying watch a musical like that, bro. Let's be real.
Shit, I'll watch him.
Okay. You heard it here first, guys. He's gonna watching musicals.
But I do.
But overall, I gotta see a trailer. I think this one was probably got to see a trailer. I hear a lot of people like that. They gotta see a trailer because I know the first film went away from like what we typically think about Joker, and it worked, but to strike lightning twice in the ball is kind of hard, especially when you go this far out. I think, to me, this might go too far out of the realm of where people like comic book fans and people like that are gonna be like, or people that like the first Joker be like, I don't know if this is for me, which could hurt it. But we gonna see.
I mean, it's something where like it's different. That's something that people always talk about with comic book films. Like, how can you be different? And this is
kind of far left different though. Like this is complete. If you went on the first Joker, then you went. If this is a musical and you go see it, you're like, that's not why I thought I was gonna watch for a sequel. And could be a bad thing. Yeah. Or you be a comic book fan, like this is not very comic booky in me, and you lose that kind of fan base. So it just depends, honestly. That first trailer drops, we'll know.
Be honest though, was the Joker comic booky at all to you?
No, but it was still the Joker. It was like, oh, shit's a cool character who's from DC, like a DC character that's one of the most known.
Because you saw his tragic story, which, I mean, it could continue in this movie. But
was filmed very well. Like, it wasn't like, the story actually was really good in that movie. All I'm saying, it's different watching a good story than having to listen to music. That's not the same for
they still got the same guy.
Like, I know it is, but he went kind of crazy with the first one, but I think he went even further with the second one to try to do something different. Yeah. Which is why I think this could be either hit or miss. But if you go see the first Joker and you go watch this one, this is a musical. It's not the same, bro. You can't compare it to. You can't tell people on like, oh yeah, you like the first Joker, go watch this one. Mm-hmm. How would you explain this to a friend if you saw this as a musical? And he's like, oh yeah, I love the first Joker. What did you go see it? What should I expect? Is it good?
I mean, I would. If you talking about if I watched it and the shit was good?
If you liked it, but say it was a musical,
I would still say go watch it. Especially if the story is on point.
So if they come out and say slap the shit, you said, yeah, that was a whole musical, bro. It was not like the first movie.
Well, I will definitely tell somebody, hey, bro, it's a musical. I'm just letting you know that now. But I'm gonna say there is a great story beyond that.
Motherfucker, the musical is the story. The musical plays the story in it too.
It plays a part.
It's the majority of the story.
Yes, it plays a part in the story. But there's gonna be a lot of shit that goes on throughout this movie that just.
You don't like musicals?
Bro, I don't. I'm telling you, I think this was like one of those soft. Like it's a soft musical. It's not hardcore musical.
Bro, you brought Lady Gaga in. You probably doing a musical.
This shit would seem.
Look who you brought in for Harley Quinn. You brought Lady Gaga.
This shit would be like Sweeney Todd vibes. That's what
No.
that's what this shit would. It seems like.
Even me, Sweeney Todd's cool, but I wouldn't watch that in theaters. I didn't see that in theaters.
Shit, I would have watched it back then.
And also, that's different, bro. This is Joker. You're selling people a different type of thing. Sweeney Todd, kind of people didn't really, you know what I mean? Like, but we're gonna see. I'm not gonna.
I mean, look. All I'm gonna say is this: if the shit is bad, then I will always remember the first one and forget about this one.
That's probably James Gunn thing too. Shit, it's good. Or if it don't, then we just knock it to the side and keep moving.
Exactly. I can always dismiss it if it's bad and be like, but if I recommend a movie, Joker, yeah, that's cool. Does it have any sequels? And I'll immediately say no.
You're gonna look it up. It's gonna tell you, yeah, it is. We gotta watch it.
I'll be like, no, that doesn't count as a
sequel.
sequel.
You watch that shit again. Watch.
But. I mean, hey, I'm here for it, bro. And I do like Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. I think she'll definitely pull off.
I think she's a great actress. I'm not having a problem with Lady Gaga.
I mean, definitely like the House of Gucci one. She was really great in that. And
yeah, she was.
Yeah, I mean, she's amazing. Amazing talent. I'll give her that. But yeah, what do you think about Harley Quinn's official look in Joker? I'm pretty sure this is the official look as far as the red and black jester look that she's donning in most of her outfits and styles in this movie. But yeah, what do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let us know your thoughts on it. Let us know your thoughts on the film and whether or not you can put up with it being a musical or not. I would love to hear that down in the comment section. But yeah. And last news we're going to talk about is Captain America New World Order.
Mm-hmm.
So set photos officially reveal Liv Tyler's Betty Ross return in the MCU.
Great call, bring her back.
Yeah, it looks like she's at a funeral.
Told you Hulk was always canon, boy.
Yeah, I'm glad. I actually like Incredible.
Well, they basically used her in What If also. If you think about What If, they used her in What If.
Yeah, they did.
Like her, like, you know.
Mm-hmm, that whole scene
look,
with the library, yeah. She's at a funeral.
For who? The question.
I mean, could it be Isaiah Bradley? I hope not. I don't want to see Isaiah Bradley die.
I'd be okay with it because the fact that they give him a nice, beautiful like ending in the
memorial. Could it be Steve Rogers?
Oh,
it could be the president before.
Yeah,
and then Ross.
Yeah. Facts.
So
could be that. Yeah.
I mean,
probably.
I'm happy to see Liv Tyler return because one, it could give Hulk purpose down the fucking road if he ever gets his movie.
Not happen, bro.
Nah, bro, go ahead and give him Liv Tyler as his love interest.
No,
he don't have Natasha no more. Why not?
Yeah, but why would you have love interest? That like literally was like years and years ago. Why the hell they still have a connection like that, bro? That's just like.
Wasn't it years and years before when he had the Hulk transformation and everything?
But also, it's Mark Ruffalo. It's not Edward Norton no more. It just will be kind of weird.
I don't give a fuck.
Why does he need a love interest? He has a kid already. Why the fuck he need a love interest? And he has a damn niece.
Why wouldn't he? You don't want this man to be happy?
No, I'm saying though, he has a son now. He has kind of his new purpose. He's a kid.
Okay, he can't have someone on the fucking side.
No, but you don't need that to be able to make him like give him on purpose to bring him back to make him. I'm not
saying a need, but I mean, for him to have like, let's say if you did want to have him have a love interest, you don't got to force no damn Natasha.
He can't have a love life, bro. He even said I can't have no fucking love life. Look at me. Remember Age of Ultron? He said I can't have no fucking love life. Look at what I am.
The nigga is controlled now.
He's still fucking huge, bro. What the fuck you gonna do with a woman? I'm not trying to get graphic. I'm just saying, what the hell you gonna do with a woman, dog? I'm just saying, bro.
Betty probably welcomed it.
Oh, shut the hell up.
You remember in the Incredible Hulk when she was like, not even a little.
Oh man,
she's like, I can't get mad.
Yeah.
Like, not even a little. Hey, the motherfucker got that shit under control now, so she might welcome that shit back.
No, he has a kid now, bro. He got his purpose. I don't want to see that shit happen. I'm cool seeing her back. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm glad she's back, bro. I actually liked her in the Incredible Hulk movie. Details regarding the plot of Captain America: New World Order are being kept under wraps. Thunderbolt Ross and the leader, Thunderbolt Ross played by Harrison Ford and the leader played by Tim Blake Nelson, who's reprising his role from the Incredible Hulk, are expected to serve as the main villains of the movie, which begins production this spring for a May 2024 release.
So you might spend the end with if Red Hulk pop out, you might see Hulk.
Yeah, this movie is definitely giving off like kind of like that Civil War vibe, where it's not even a Captain.
This will be a banger.
But it's not even like a Captain America movie because you have so much Hulk shit in it, where you have I'm pretty sure Hulk. I don't know if Mark Ruffalo was in it, but you have Liv
I would
Tyler.
be surprised if he did.
I wouldn't be either. You have Liv Tyler. You have Thunderbolt Ross. You have Tim Blake Nelson, the leader in this plot. You have Valentine.
Did you bring She-Hulk too?
I mean, yeah. I think wasn't there a rumor that she was?
I can see it. We're talking about government issues, stuff like that. She could be one of the lawyers, something like that.
But like they got a lot of niggas in this damn movie.
Yeah. But that's how Civil War was and Winter Soldier. Like they always had like this because so much going on outside just the character. Like they have like these undermining plots by the government. So undermining plots by the government, like that. So they always have like interesting storyline. I think to be really good. I'm actually really excited for it.
Yeah, like I'm not hating it because I mean we did get Sam Wilson already. Like we had a whole show.
Yeah, building him up. Yeah,
building his character up. So you could go all out with this film. I'm not saying that's a problem. I'm just saying like, hey, looking at this film is definitely giving off that like Civil War where there's going to be a lot of shit involved and a lot of characters that are intertwining within this movie.
Yeah.
So it's like even the set photo, you see Tim Blake Nelson, his hands are green, so he's definitely going to take on that leader transformation, which will be dope. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. Let me look up this cast of Captain America: New World Order, or it's probably easier on my phone. Yeah, you got fucking Harrison Ford, Thunderbolt Ross, Liv Tyler, Sebastian Stan is rumored as Bucky Barnes, Tim Blake Nelson as the leader, Anthony Mackie, Danny Ramirez, who's playing Joaquin Torres, the new Falcon. Shira Haas is playing Sabra, which I think is a superhero as well, Israeli superhero, I think. Carl Lumbly is returning as Isaiah Bradley, and Zasha Rockmore is joining the cast.
Now you got a lot of people in this. Like you got a lot of teams, you got a lot of stuff going. It's also I think gonna be a good building block for the future of the MCU, what they're trying to do. So, it's gonna be interesting to see. I think it's gonna be. I think the first time we're gonna get characters that we already kind of know already established, and I'm excited for New World Order. I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah,
it's growing me with more time. Like at first I was like, but now I'm really into it. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, same here. So I think it's gonna be awesome.
Kind of ready for a more throwback type of vibe when it comes to the Marvel like stuff, like more like the Phase 1, Phase 2 with characters.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to direction, like the Captain America films, like to me, like they're just the most like perfectly directed films when it comes compared to other films in the MCU.
Yeah,
other
story's always good. Yeah,
yeah. Story, the action, like the fight choreography is amazing. So I respect to the people who do Captain America and fill that shit out. But I can't wait for it. It's gonna be exciting to watch. But yeah, man, what's wrong with Hulk getting some Liv Tyler pussy?
He has a wife, bro. He has a goddamn kid now, bro.
Matter.
He has a purpose.
When does a kid stop you from getting to him?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying though, you're talking about giving him a purpose.
I'm not. Okay, purpose was the wrong word. I'm just saying like.
I don't even have a love interest. Why?
If you want to give him a love
interest,
reconnect.
Why?
I mean, he lost Nat.
Why you get a love interest though?
Why not?
But why?
But why not? I'm saying if the character is here in the MCU now,
but they're in different places. I don't want to just force a relationship because you want to force it. That's just they're in different places of their lives. Hulk done been through a lot of shit. Yeah, you're right. He done been through a lot of shit where now he can actually control the transformations like that. Like, she's probably moved on with her life and doing like that. How you know she ain't married?
Come on now.
How you know?
Shit, hey, she probably leave.
He ran away. Remember?
She'll probably divorce that nigga like she did with the nigga in the movie. She was dating that nigga for a long time, and then she saw the moment she saw Bruce. Deuces.
Nah, bro. I think it's in a place now where I'll be like, okay, it's cool to have her back, but I don't need her to be with the Hulk.
She left my man Phil Dunphy and said, "All right, let me go after."
He was kind of goofy.
Yeah.
But I don't see it, bro. I don't need it. I got Hulk with his new kid now. He got his niece. He's trying to help out. So like, yeah, we good, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to be love maker.
I'm just saying, bro. Hey, if it's there.
No,
it's there.
No, nigga, no, no.
The opportunity is there.
No, no.
You tripping?
We don't need that.
But yeah, I'm excited for this film. I'm excited to see all these characters. So, really dope. What are your thoughts on Captain America: New World Order as far as the new plot details and what do you think about Liv Tyler returning, Tim Blake Nelson being the leader? Let us know your just overall thoughts on Captain America: New World Order and whether you're excited or not for this upcoming film in 2024. Let us know your thoughts on it down below. And I think we ran through all our topics for this week. Let us know your thoughts on each one of them. And also, if you have any topics that you want us to discuss in maybe next week's or future ones, be sure to jot those down below in the comments as well, and we'll definitely try to do those. So, hope you guys enjoyed this CBM talk for this week. I'm DeAndre.
Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. Deuces.
Yes.